Suicide among children as young as 5 is rising. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, between 2012 and 2017, suicide rates among U.S. children ages 5 to 11 rose by nearly 15% every year. It is now the 8th leading cause of death for this age group. A study from the Center for Suicide Prevention and Research at Nationwide Children's Hospital is shedding light on this growing crisis and what is driving it. Even with these alarming numbers, experts say research into suicide among young children is still limited. The study found that these tragedies often involve mental health concerns, previous suicidal behavior, or trauma such as abuse, neglect, or exposure to domestic violence. In many cases, there was a triggering event on the same day, such as a family argument, a punishment, or a disciplinary action at school. Another study, published in Pediatrics, found something especially concerning. These suicides disproportionately affect low-income communities. Most of the deaths involved hanging, strangulation, or suffocation. Conflicts with family members or friends were common, and when mental health conditions were diagnosed, ADHD appeared more often than depression. Dr. David Miller, president of the American Association of Suicidology, told the New York Times, "Kids don't always tell us if they're suicidal, but they will if we ask. That is the key. Asking can save a life." A complex web of risk factors. Experts say suicide in young children rarely comes from one single cause. It is a complex mix of mental health challenges, trauma, family problems, and social stress. Let's take a closer look. Mental health. ADHD, anxiety, and mood disorders often appear even when full depression is not diagnosed. Trauma. Histories of abuse, neglect, or domestic violence are tragically common. Family struggles, divorce, custody battles, and poor communication can leave a child feeling cut off or unloved. School and peers, bullying, academic pressure, or disciplinary actions often happen right before a suicide. Impulsivity. Young children cannot always see that problems pass and may act on impulse in moments of despair. Access to lethal means, unsecured firearms and medications make these moments deadly. Even though most social media platforms restrict access to children under 13, many younger children still use them. A widely cited University of Pennsylvania study shows that social media does not necessarily cause suicide, but it can amplify existing vulnerabilities such as loneliness, low self-esteem, or bullying. The overlap between digital exposure and the youth mental health crisis is growing. For some children, online pressure adds one more layer of stress to an already fragile situation. For Black children, the picture is even more complicated. They are more likely to experience adverse childhood experiences such as violence, poverty, and foster care involvement. Mental health problems in Black youth are also more likely to be misdiagnosed or punished rather than treated. And with only 2% of psychologists in the United States being Black, access to culturally sensitive care remains limited. In many of these cases, something happened on the day of the suicide, such as a punishment, an argument, or a loss of privileges. Without mature coping skills, children can react in the heat of emotion with irreversible consequences. Experts agree this is a growing youth mental health emergency. The solutions include early screening and support, stronger family communication, and safe storage of firearms and medications. Most of all, it comes down to talking. Because sometimes, one caring question can make all the difference. Asking the question can save a life. If you or someone you know is struggling, please do not wait. Reach out for help. You can call or text 988 to reach the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline anytime, day or night. You are not alone, and there are people ready to listen and help you through. If this video helped you understand more about this issue, please leave a like and share your thoughts in the comments below. Every child's life is precious, and awareness is the first step towards prevention.